What's up, you beautiful, beautiful people? Hope y'all are doing fantastic out there. So I've got a really nice premium, kind of almost, well, it is a premium knife coming from CMB Knives. So these guys make some absolutely fantastic knives. They do a really great job with their quality control, their fit and finish. So I'm really excited that I get to check this one out. So this is, again, thanks to the Lefty Pass Around. So this knife is currently in stock at White Mountain Knives. And I think a couple of different color variations. They're, depending on where you find them, whether they're on sale and whatnot, anywhere between the $220 to $250 range. But again, with White Mountain, you don't get tax, you don't get shipping, and you can use code LEFTY10 to get your 10% off. So again, thank you to Lefty for letting me be a part of this pass around group. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the declaration of authenticity here. So this is the CMB Sasori. I guess it's how you say that. It is a Tiguas design M390 with titanium, 58 to 62 Rockwell, and this is the belt satin. So really nice little certificate there. Comes in a pouch, as with typical on knives of this caliber. Inside you have the little super fluff stuff there, and then CMB does a really good microfiber as well. And we have the, I can't tell, it looks like the bronzed titanium version here. Let me just make sure it doesn't have a ton of fingerprints and stuff all over it. It does not. So we are going to just crack right on into this guy. So you can see it is not a massive knife. It is a fairly small. I would consider this a gentleman's folder-ish. So it is kind of that sleek gentleman style. Jumping right on in. So yeah, you do have the kind of the bronze, the titanium. And if you look there, you can see the micro milling, and it is micro milling. That is some super micro milling there. Let's see if I can get it to get a little bit closer there. Hopefully y'all can see that. There you go. You can kind of see that micro milling there, and if not, then you can hear it. Anyway, so you've got a bronzed pivot collar, captured pivot. It is a flipper only. The flipper is really well done. It's nice and high. The jimping is really good. Bronzed backspacer with some milling out there. Really nice. Again, one screw construction, so your single screw goes in through your backspacer. It is a flush screw, but you do feel the outside edge right here because it goes around. No issue there. No lanyard love. Really cool pocket clip. Really nice milled pocket clip. Retention's good on it, not too much. There are your logos, your CMB and Tiguas design. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that, but oh well. It is a frame lock. You do have a lock bar insert. So yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary there. Just some really nice, really nice micro milling. And a flipper only design. Very clean. Let's go ahead and get into the blade here. So the blade is where it gets a little more wicked. So you have a dual grind, sort of a modified Tanto, with a huge swedge and a massively deep hollow grind here, and a long flat grind there. Again, that belt satin, that compound grind. You do not have a ton of room for sharpening, but that's not a huge ordeal. It still does terminate fairly quickly. So, I mean, you can kind of see where it terminates there. So you do have a couple of sharpenings in this thing. You've got that recurve there on that portion, on the hollow ground portion, and then it bevels out a little bit. So very complicated grind. but the sharpening looks to be pretty good there. Everything looks to be pretty even. This is where I was talking about CMB doing a fantastic job. All that looks really even. The tip is dead on. The tip looks fantastic. I said I've been really impressed with CMB's fit and finish and their manufacturing tolerances and every knife I've seen from them. This one is no exception. So, fantastic flipper action. It is a little late on the detent there. Actually, no, that's detent is already passed. Where's the detent? Okay. So, no, the detent's perfect. It's not late. So, right there's the detent. So, it comes in. It's just the blade is so light that you really have to flick it down to get it to go. So it's still not quite broken in, or maybe it could use a little bit of adjustment, but again, not my knife. I'm not going to adjust it. Now, if you let it come down past the flipper, get it there, it will drop a lot easier. But I'm not one that likes to be guillotined, and it already tried to get me. Detent feels really great. The flipper's tuned very well. It's got a pretty good sound to it. Again, most titanium knives do. So it's got a nice thwack to it when you open it up. Like I said, detent's done really well. No lock rock, or I mean, no detent lash. Yeah, no lock rock or anything like that. Everything's tightened up. It is really nice and centered. I'm not a huge fan of the bronze tie, but it does look good in this case with the satin accents. It does not look bad at all. This is a little bit lighter of that bronzed titanium as well. Lock bar access is really good. They have it nice and scalloped out, so it's really easy to get in there to that lock bar. Let's see if it's lock bar sensitive. So I'll have my finger directly on the lock bar, kind of pinching it. So it's not really lock bar sensitive because I am holding that lock bar in, and I can still flick the knife out without much of an issue. So it takes a little bit more tension than usually, but it actually makes the blade fly out there a little faster. Yeah, so anyway, fantastic little knife. This is going to be a very quick little review and unboxing, or overview and unboxing, I should say. There's not a whole lot to talk about on this knife. We'll take a look at the sharpness. So that's not bad. Like I said, it's a pass around knife, so it's going to get a little bit of a pass, but it could definitely use some sharpening or some stropping, something. So it's not the usual edge I would see from CMB, but yeah, I don't know what kind of use this knife has seen. I am fairly deep into the pass round for this particular knife, so yeah. So outside of that, you know, it passes with flying colors on everything. It's a fairly lightweight knife because it's not very big, and it's got a lot of milling on it. Yeah, so 2.6 ounces. So under 3 ounces, almost 2.5 ounces, and we are looking at a dang near 3-inch blade, if I had to guess. Yep, so 3-inch cutting edge. Yeah, 3-inch cutting edge, 3¼ inch blade probably, if they're listed as that, and then a 7¼ inch overall. So well under that 1 ounce per inch you know, threshold that people really want to see. So this is a winner all the way around. I wouldn't want to sharpen the damn thing. That recurve and then that massive upsweep. I mean, that's a lot of belly. If you're not paying attention, you're going to round off that right there. So it's not a fun one to sharpen, but yeah, fantastic little knife. Like I said, right now, I think as I'm filming this, I think they're listed at $220. So you'd get $22 off of that with the Lefty 10 code. So not too shabby, less than $200. I mean, it's not a bad knife for that. Titanium M390. Really good ratios, really ergonomic. So we didn't talk about that, but yeah, it does feel really good in hand. You don't feel the pocket clip at all, like at all. You can do a little bit of a trigger grip up here to go onto that flipper, but again, you're right at the edge, so be careful with that. There's no jimping or anything here. You don't really need it on this knife. It locks in pretty well without it. So yeah, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all. As always, check the links down below. All the affiliate stuff, all that's down below. The links for this knife, all that down below. Lefty, all them. Everything's down below. Check out the description. If you don't, please do. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you all again, as always, for commenting, sharing, subscribing. And then, like I said, just remember, when you're out in the real world, every day, be kind, be humble, be EDC. Take care.